Yeah, like when you're studying in the university, you can just start like LinkedIn account, and you can whatever the companies you are interested, or even in the hospitals, you can just search the positions you are going to work. And the most of the people in LinkedIn who is in working in hospital as biomedical engineering technologist, you can just ask them if there is any openings that I'm going to finish my graduation. They'll help you out, and if they feel like you're a right person, they will give you a reference. And it's like LinkedIn is a way like you can just connect to the people. You can just start right from your like masters. You can just start your connections and talk to people, and you can get the job opportunities. You can search companies and start applying for whatever jobs you want. And you can just keep connected with the people where you wanted to work, and they will help you out if there is an opportunity. And if they are okay with you, they can also give you a reference.
Okay. And Akshaya, by the way, could you please give the viewers of our channel a quick idea about how they can apply for the PR once they finish the academics?
So once they finish their academics, I think we need to work for a year. You need to have 1 year work experience. I think even if we have worked back in my case, if I have worked in India for a year, I think that is also considered as a work. And you can apply for PR. If you're not like if you didn't have any work experience, you can't apply for PR directly. You should wait 1 year or at least 6 months to start your PR process.
PR process, right? Okay. So you say once they finish the academics, the university, you will get your visa extended for 3 more years.
So the thing is, like once we are done from the university won't be responsible for anything. You
Mhm.
have to apply for post graduation work permit once you're done with your graduation. Even for bachelor's and master's, you can apply for 3 years post graduation work permit through online. Or the way I did is I went to US Canada border
Mhm.
to get my work permit in 1 day. And
Mhm.
there is two process. Either you can apply online in website, so that you have to wait for 3 months to get your work permit, or else if you have any urgency like emergency like me, you can just go directly to the US Canada border, and you can just do a poll. That is the process like poll entry. You can just go to the US, and your visa, like your entry will get rejected, and they will send you to Canada again. So the Canadian, like they'll give the work permit. There is a like legal process like poll entry, so that you will get a work permit in the same day. So I got the work permit before, like 2 3 days before my flight, and I came here. So once you're done with your coursework, the first thing you have to do is like your work permit if you want to work in Canada. So after the work permit, you have to work there at least for 6 months in full-time job. Not every job will give you the 6 month count. Only the full-time job in your field will give you the count, like 6 month whole month. Then you have to apply for PR. It's like little bit tough
Mhm. But anyhow, we have
because
to build up a good contact, right? While we spend our times
enjoy.
in the academics, then only we will make sure that we will get a job, full-time job, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, did you because Canada can be divided into two parts, I think, French-speaking Canada and English-speaking Canada, right? So, i- i- at any situations, did they ask you to learn French in order to find a job or in order to survive in the environments and all?
No, they didn't. I think only in Quebec, uh, they ask you to learn French. But even if you are going to work there, I think English is enough for them. But
Mhm.
they speak French, but there is no mandatory like you have to learn French.
Okay. Okay. So,
Yeah.
how was the environments and how was the people around your university or who were with you? Are they friendly or did they see you like a stranger? How was the situation? How was your feeling? Did you feel safe?
I really feel safe when I was in my residence, even if when I go out and like explore the city. The I would like to tell about the Canadians' culture. They are very kind enough, and even eventually you'll be like turning out to be a kind person after meeting them. But in some situation, people will be rude for some reason, but it happens everywhere. But overall, they are very kind and very helpful, I would say.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, Akshay, and we are now at the last stage of our experience sharing session. What would you like to share? What would you like to say something for the students who may in future apply for uh, academics in Canada or in some other abroad countries? What's your suggestions? What your advices?
So, my advice is like they should choose their course properly because in masters, as we discussed, we do have lot of like different for research and course based. So if you want to just move on with the course like academics, like PhD and everything, you can just take research. But if you're like looking for a job after your masters, I think I would say you can just take your course program like masters in MH. They would say like MH. So you can do that course program and finish it off and get a job over there. And everyone should they should be like very kind and very patient as part of students because they do face lot of struggles because the culture they should accept the culture because as I'm from India, like I felt lots of like cultural shock. So like students should be like really make their mind to just learn their culture and accept everything because we are just going to the other country, and that's everything about the exposure and the environment. If you start accepting everything, it will be very easy, and the university is always there to support you. So whatever problem you have, you can just contact university people. They are there to help.
So that means whenever within the academic period, maybe for the 2 years, whenever you have any problems, will the university help you?
Yes, they do help us. Like they do have lot of different like international student center and everything. Even for Indian people, they do have like ISA, like Indian student thing. That is a group where you can go and like you can join the group. They are there to help each and every international student. Yeah, Indian for me, like there was like Indian Student Association, and whenever I had a problem, I'll just go to the president of it, and I'll just share my problem. If they couldn't solve it, they'll just forward it to the university, or they'll just help by themselves.
Okay, so everybody was there helpful for you, right?
Yeah, everybody was helpful and kind.
Okay. So whenever you came back to India, did you finish your graduation and you came back to India or before the graduation you came? Because I think the pandemic situation was over, right? When you came back to India.
Yeah.
Could you please tell about that one?
Yeah, for sure. So from this September, the university is fully open and every classes are in person. About the convocation, like we do have two times. Like in fall, there will be in one convocation, and in spring, that is the next year, we'll have another one convocation. So whichever you're available, whichever time you're available, you can just apply for your certification, and you can attend your convocation.
Mhm. Okay. Um, so now you are in India having a foreign master's degree, right? How is it
Yeah, and
useful?
I do
Like
have a work permit, Canadian work permit.
work permit as well for I think for 3 more years, right?
Yeah. 3 more years,
So that means you can go to Canada at any time within that 3 year period,
anytime.
and you can apply or find a job without an issue,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Uh,
Yes.
how is your Canadian degree, Canadian master degree is helpful in India? Maybe if you find a job, is it considered as a valid degree?
So after coming to India, like I applied for few jobs.
Mm-hmm.
The reply I got is like, I am overqualified and they don't need
What?
a master's degree for this job.
Okay.
So it was sad, but still, it's actually a truth that they're not accepting the master's degree, and even if it's Canada, then they are like ignoring like we are not expecting this high qualification. So it's very hard for me. So I'm like right now I'm not searching jobs and I'm dropped with all the
Yeah,
plans.
but you're anyhow you are not going to stay in India for a long time, right? So because I know you
Yeah.
personally, that's not your intention, right? So you don't need to worry about that one. But the overqualification story is almost given by the industry people because they frighten, they frighten. If they accept such guys, they will ask for higher salaries. That's the only reason why they use the terms
Yeah.
overqualification. So you don't need to worry about that, right? Okay, Akshay, and
Mhm.
I think we are in the last stage, and you have given some advices. So, any more advices would you like to give, or that's all you would like to give for our viewers? Anything else you would like to say?
I think that's everything from my side. I would just want to tell that all the very best for everyone who like aspiring to become a biomedical engineer, and very all the best for their future. And just take care of yourself. Just choose whatever you want, and just don't choose anything like for something like whoever is complimenting you to take something, because eventually the job opportunities you should know and you should learn something according to that. So just choose wisely. That's my advice.
Okay, okay, good. And thank you, Akshaya, for giving us your time and providing all your experiences and thoughts and helping out the viewers, especially most of our viewers are students, the young students doing bachelors and all. Majority we have from India. So I guess that they will watch this video and which will give us some very beneficial ideas in order to apply for a master's, not only in Canada, for some other foreign countries as well. Right, and thank you so much once again. And what else? Thank you so much for sharing your experiences.
Yeah,
Right.
thank you so much for you too, because I'm very glad, like I got some platform to share my experience. When I was applying, I was so blank, and since I had my senior studying over there, it was so helpful. Or else I don't know like how hard it would be to for a girl or for even a student to fly from another country. So I think this video will be very useful, and I would thank you for initiating this video program. And thank you so much.
Thank you, Akshaya. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, now let's end the session. Okay.
Bye.
Bye bye.